Almost everyone here could say that at one point in time they have heard something about the holiday known as Cinco de Mayo. This is one holiday that gets a lot of attention in Mexico as well as the United States. Many of you may ask, what is this holiday and where did it come from? You may also ask, what are some traditions that we use to celebrate? This is one day out of the year that we get to celebrate a different culture and still have a lot of fun while doing it. In my presentation today, I will let you know how the day came about and what some of the traditions are. There are parades, costumes, and lots of interesting, delicious food that make May 5th of every year a fun day to celebrate. With my speech, I will help you understand how to get the most out of your Cinco de Mayo this year. Some mistake Cinco de Mayo as the Mexican Independence Day. However, it really symbolizes something else. According to the site called Viva Cinco de Mayo, the real Mexican Independence Day is September 5th of 1810, whereas May 5th of 1862 is the actual day that Cinco de Mayo is all about. According to the site, May 5th is the day that the French and Mexican War came to an end. The war started because Napoleon III wanted to create an empire in Mexico. The French invaded Mexico, along with the Spanish and the English, who both later backed out. Then on May 5th of 1862, the Mexicans defeated the French, and to this day, the date is remembered and celebrated. There are many traditions that are used to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Some of the common ones are costumes and parades. The schools in Mexico participate and put on various parades, and the students have a great deal of practice in order to prepare for the big day. There are also more formal military parades, which are held to honor heroes, soldiers, and civilians who fought for their country. Along with the parades, people dress up in many beautiful costumes. Many dress in wigs, hats, body arts, and makeup to help them have fun in celebrating the holiday. Along with the parades and costumes, food is a great deal in celebrating Cinco de Mayo. According to an online edition of Southern Maryland, This is Living, many foods are common on this day. One appetizer is cheese and pico quesadillas, which are cheese, onions, tomatoes, and jalapeno peppers wrapped in many different sized tortillas. Tomatilla sauce is also a popular dipping sauce for many chips. The sauce consists of hand-crushed tomatoes, onions, green peppers, and celery. Another food and popular dessert is the strawberry margarita pie. This dessert has sliced strawberries, real lime juice, tequila, liquor, a little bit of red food coloring, all mixed in with Cool Whip. This picture that I am now holding shows some of the most common foods, but is only just a few. Here you have the cheese and pico quesadillas. Here you have the chips that go with the tomatilla sauce, along with some other dipping sauces used. The sauces can also be used for the cheese and pico quesadillas. Here you have some rice along with some other Mexican meats with some sour cream and other vegetables. These are just a few of the common foods that are used to help celebrate Cinco de Mayo. With so many interesting traditions used to celebrate the holiday known as Cinco de Mayo, it's no wonder why people enjoy it so much. The foods are a delicious way to celebrate, whereas the parades and costumes are both a fun and a part of remembrance of the day that a great war ended. Not only do people remember the soldiers who fought in that war, on Cinco de Mayo, they also celebrate the life they've lived and the memories to come because of the end of the war. I hope with the info that I presented to you today, you will be able to have a great Cinco de Mayo this year and maybe participate in some of the common traditions that are done in Mexico.